mean, you can try it.
No.
You can literally try it right now.
On Hit Ones?
I'll even do it with you. I'll grab a Pokemon card. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I'm gonna do this because Glitch is here,
Okay.
and I look up to you so much. Hello again, everybody from PMK. I'm Dr. Kendo, and you're watching Hit Ones. It's the show with hot questions and hopefully even hotter hits in Pocket. And today, we are joined by GlitchxCity. She's the music legend who has amassed about 186,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, has over 350,000 subscribers, more than 205 million overall views across 375 videos on just one channel on YouTube, with a 24/7 radio stream of video game lo-fi chill beats. She's recently released a Sonic and Champion Gita remix and also an original lo-fi album. And if that wasn't enough epicness, she is currently working on the next Pokémon remix compilation video. Enough said. Glitch, welcome to the show.
Thanks, man. Dang, you had all the stats ready. I'm like, wait, when did I hit 200? What?
I feel like that's what people do say. They're like, wait, I've done this many videos, or I've done that many videos.
It's like, oh gosh.
Well, congratulations. Oh man, well, congratulations. That's amazing. So something that I told you when we were warming up is I'm like, dude, I'm like old. I'm kind of like old school in my thoughts. Like, I don't really get starstruck usually by content creators, you know, like I'm one of them, I'm with you guys, but like, Glitch, I become starstruck by you. I get so I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be awkward. It's just I'm so like nervous. I just look up to you. You are a legend to me.
Wait, okay, but like I'm pretty sure you're taller than me. So whenever I see you, I'm going to be looking up to you.
All right. Nice. So, what's your journey though in Pocket? I know that you were kind of playing a little bit like more on the chill side, right? Or
yeah, pretty much. It's splitting my time between Pocket and Pokemon Go when I do like my dailies in the morning and in the evening. So I wake up, I go through my morning routine. Oh, I can't open a pack yet. I gotta wait a few more hours after this meeting, and then I open up my pack. And I like, because I got a chance to demo Pokemon TCG Pocket back in September. They flew me out to get like a hands-on look at TCG Pocket, a little more in depth than what we had at Pokemon Worlds. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna get bad if I get too into it. So I have control of it. I open my one pack in the morning and my one pack late at night, because sometimes I forget and the timer just gets pushed back. So now I'm at like, I have to wait until 9 p.m., 9 to 10 p.m. each night to open my second pack. Now, every like 2 weeks, I do like the open 10 booster packs because I have enough hourglasses saved up.
wow.
Like a little treat myself to start the new week, you know?
That is amazing. Disciplined, and I like it. So I think we just jump right into this thing.
Yes. Ooh.
All right, so Glitch, what do you think we start with? I think we kind of do like Charizard together, Pikachu together, Mewtwo together. What do you want to start with?
No, I want Mewtwo.
Yeah, Mewtwo.
I don't know what card I want, but I know there's cards in the Mewtwo packs that I need to complete my set.
Yeah, okay, well, let's start off with Mewtwo. And if you will indulge me, then we'll try to do a Charizard and a Pikachu, at least just once, right?
I guess. Pikachu 100%, but Charizard, I guess.
Oh no, are you serious? Okay, well, let's see.
So what I like to do is literally just do this, just fast swipe, and whatever it lands on, I open it.
Very nice.
It's like in the middle, so we choose this one.
Okay, let's see it.
Ooh.
And I don't think I have anything here, anything too crazy.
That's another thing. I also don't peek at what cards I have.
You are.
Because that takes away the magic, you know?
You're so disciplined-like.
Kakuna is by Miki Kudo. Me and V, my
What
wife, we love Miki Kudo's cards.
Yeah? Nice.
Oh, it's far-fetched. Old Amber.
Old
okay.
Amber.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Let's go, and it's a new one too.
Yes.
Oh my god, look at the wheezing.
She begins with the fresh wheezing, you guys. That is incredible. Yes. Well done. All right.
Oh, thank you.
So cool.
Okay, but what is wheezing doing? Like, what is wheezing doing here?
I mean, what is wheezing ever doing? But wheezing is, isn't it two coughings, right? Is that the legend of wheezing?
Yeah, so it is.
It's cover becomes
Pokedex entries, two coughings together.
Yeah, they just become old, like your boy here. All right, wonderful start. So, you've done a myriad of remixing and also original scores spanning across so many different universes. We think about Pokémon, Sonic, Zelda, many others, but also PewDiePie at one point, and even writing for a Honda commercial collab with Team Liquid. So, with that same kind of theme, if you could remix anything that's non-gaming or make that very unexpected soundtrack, what would it be?
Oh, it would definitely be, it wouldn't be video game related, but anime related. I'm big on anime, and I love the soundtrack from My Hero Academia. The manga just wrapped up, but I'm not reading the manga because the animation's pretty fire, and the soundtrack overall is amazing. I would love to do some covers and remixes from the OST, not the anime openings, but just the regular OST.
So I guess as a follow-up maybe, is there any comment that you might have on what it's like doing music specifically in the content space? Because I know many of our peers that you and I mutually know, they're on kind of more of a traditional gaming vertical, if you want to call it that. So I just mean distinctly on the music side.
So I am such a weird case when it comes to this subject, because my bread and butter is Pokemon. When I made my YouTube channel, I've been on YouTube technically since 2006, and I was just trying to figure out what to do on YouTube. And at that point, it was just putting whatever was funny out. So between 2006 and 2010, it was full of YouTube poops and just random vlog stuff and all that. I was so about it. I would be on Paint and Windows Movie Maker making the dumbest videos on her, but they were funny and they got views. And then the whole YouTube Google merge happened and that channel got eviscerated. And so I wanted to start another channel and have it Pokemon centered, because at the time, video responses were a thing. Y'all don't know about video responses.
I do.
Okay.
I've been on for a long time too. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so you know.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I made a new channel in hopes to still do video responses and make Pokemon content. And then I was like, why don't I just make Pokemon videos? And I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do. And so I just did everything from attempting to do news coverage, vlogging, and I even did Let's Plays at the time.
Yeah.
Very jank Let's Plays. And there was another channel called Poke Remix Studio, and I was listening to their stuff ever since their channel became a thing. And I'm like, why don't I try that? But Pokemon remixes and music and covers just kind of stuck with the channel. And even now, I still do other Pokemon content, but not necessarily on that channel. It's on my other channel. And so my main shtick is music, but I'm also a content creator. It's been an interesting wild ride all these years, and I'm still obviously navigating and going through the changes as well. But with my main channel, which is primarily music, it has the official music artist symbol next to it. It definitely follows different rules than traditional gaming channels, which is something I had to learn when managing my second channel, which that follows the traditional gaming sins. So whenever people are talking about, there's unrest in the YouTube gaming community, and I'm just like, I don't see that in my videos or analytics, but I see what's affecting, certain videos in our space. It is so weird, but it's also so interesting. It's interesting. I love talking about it too, because what I see is actually different from what traditional YouTube channels see. Because the other channel, it's a music channel.
Yeah.
And so I see stuff that you would see on Spotify and Apple Music and such. But if I go back to my other channel, the Glitch Logs, I'm like, this is YouTube. This is what I see. It's fun to compare, actually. You want to do Pikachu or Charizard? You get to choose this time.
I know that you weren't down with the Char. Maybe we should just get it out of the way for you so we can open the Charizard. Then Pikachu, and then it'll be free.
Yes.
Glitch freedom.
I'm free from the Charizard jail. It's nothing against Charizard. Actually, you know what? I have everything against Charizard. Who am I kidding?
You know that Charmander's my favorite, right?
It is. Oh,
yeah, it's my favoriteest ever.
He's a cute guy. He's a cute little guy.
Glitch, I swear.
You peeked.
I swear. I swear. Okay, let's just Starmie EX.
Oh,
I needed this card so bad.
There we go.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, but next time you're not allowed to peek.
Okay, next
You
time
are
I'm not
not allowed
peeking.
to peek.
From here on out, I'm not peeking. All right.
I got a Magmar, a Golurk, Helioptile.
All right.
Bells. Oh, that's a new one. I
Bellsprout.
didn't have Bellsprout.
Very nice.
And Centiskorch. Okay, but yo, that Starmie card is fire.
Isn't this legit, man? Let's do a glitch. Look at the art. It's all 3D.
Ooh, that's so nice.
It's all
Let's
3D
go.
like. Yeah, I really needed that. Very cool.
Okay, but check my Bellsprout out. My Bellsprout.
Isn't
Your
that
Starmie ain't got nothing on my Bellsprout.
You're probably right? Unless I use like ice or something. But now, isn't that Bellsprout's voice? Was it Bellsprout?
Bellsprout.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, but we talk about Bellsprout, but look at Weeping Bell. That's a cool Pokemon.
That one definitely has the Weeping Bell like voice.
Weeping Bell.
And then suddenly Victory Bell just becomes like, you know, it's very like high pitched. Go Victory Bell. Glitch and I were talking about James earlier. James. So I know that your channel was hacked and commandeered in a way that added insult to injury, which was that it happened while you were at Pokemon Go Fest in 2022. That's, yeah, sorry to bring that back up, but it's a dream event for us Pogo people. And like, first, I still want to give you my sympathies for that, even though it is an event and that's in the past now. But my question, however, is just how did you actually balance trying to stay in the moment at Go Fest with the looming nightmare of actively calling people to restore your channel and check personal accounts from your hotel room?
Oh man, so that was a pretty stressful time because at the time, a lot of channels were actually getting hacked, and not just within the Pokemon community, but all across gaming and people in blogs as well. I was in Seattle for my first ever Pokemon Go Fest, and that was pretty exciting. And I was so like, also, this was also my fault for timing because I had to do a sponsored video while I was at Go Fest. And so the night before Go Fest, no, it was 2 nights before Go Fest started, there was like a grace period to where I was able to film and get stuff done for the sponsored video. I got a phone call at 3 a.m. Pacific time, and I usually have my phone on Do Not Disturb where no calls can get filtered through unless it's part of my emergency contacts. And in our region, there's some creators that live here as well, and we all have each other's contact info in case, like, you know, emergencies or whatever, yada yada yada. Yeah. And Dobbs, another creator in the Pokemon community, he calls me at 3 a.m. He's like, "Hey yo, your channel's hacked." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Hey, you wanna call your YouTube partner manager and make sure you get everything good together? I just want to make sure to let you know that your channel's hacked and yeah, you see it." I'm just like, it wasn't a sinking feeling. It was more so of a, I gotta deal with this, you know? Cause like I was aware that that's been happening. A lot of my peers actually had that happen to them. And it's still happening to them. YouTube better get on that. Yeah. And so I got up, I woke via, be like, "Hey, this is going to be a long morning, might be a long day. I might not make it to the obligations that we have for today." And so I sat there at my laptop, contacting my partner manager, checking all of my accounts. Unfortunately, one of my financial accounts got compromised, and that was not a fun time. Nope. And so my partner manager was also on the same time zone as I was, but he wasn't awake yet. So I got put into contact with a partner manager that was in Europe that was awake.
Is this a shout out to Dom, by the way?
Yes, my boy Dom.
Yeah, Dom. You and me both. Well, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Let's go, Dom.
Yeah.
I miss you. Come
Shout
back to
out
me.
Dom. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just spent all morning just making phone calls, canceling stuff, and just doing all the checks and balances, all that. And I was also, when I had a moment to where I could breathe a bit after I secured as best as I could for what I could now, I was like, okay, let's focus on the channel now. I don't have access to anything. I don't know how I don't have access to anything. I don't know how they bypass the two-factor authorization for multiple devices. I was just like, and obviously nothing at home was compromised either. So I was like, okay, cool. Nothing's on fire where we live for now. And I'm like, okay, let's worry about the YouTube channel. There was a live stream that wasn't my radio live stream. I don't think it was up at the time, but I'm like, first things first, I need to get this live stream taken down. And so I tried to go through the Google recovery. That didn't work. I tried to go through the backup recovery. That kind of worked. That is what I actually use to get in contact with YouTube, actually, and be like, hey, help. And what ended up happening is that it was like, I've been up for like maybe 7 hours at this point, also trying to film the sponsored video. It was a Pizza Hut sponsored video, and I had to order Pizza Hut while I'm like, my channel. And by the way, the video did phenomenal on those platforms while I'm just sitting depressed in my hotel room and eating pizza. And when I got word that YouTube was in the process of recovering my channel, they listed out the steps what would happen, and it literally said that my channel would be terminated while it's being in recovery mode. And in my mind, I'm like, technically, channels can be recovered by YouTube. I know that for a fact, so I wasn't as worried, but it was about 3 to 4 days of my just no GlitchxCity. Just no GlitchxCity on YouTube, which means I lost subscribers. I also lost ad revenue, which if you're a content creator, it sucks when that happens. And so here comes GoFest, and all my friends are trying to cheer me up. Shout out to Zoe, Adam, obviously my wife V. But I'm just like, I can't show people my channel. I can show people Spotify. Also, not only that, my Pokemon Go account was compromised during the hacking.
Really?
And that was actually the final nail in the coffin for me that day. I didn't want to go to dinner. I didn't want to see anybody. I was just like planking on the hotel bed. I'm like, I can't play Pokemon Go. But Niantic was actually like, they got word of what happened, and they were actually able to find a solution for me to where I could play Pokemon Go. So shout out to the staff at Niantic for helping me out on that, because I felt like I was more depressed that I couldn't play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, you were there for that event,
I was like, what? But when I got back home, everything was back up and running. I had to go through the process of they didn't delete the videos. For whatever reason, hackers do not delete videos. This has been consistent across every channel that has been a target. So I'm like, okay, fantastic. My videos are still here, but I had to manually go through and reapprove and republicize that. Yeah. So that took up a good chunk of my day. And then I had to film a video, be like explaining what happened, be like, please resubscribe and support me on Patreon and everything. I am very not okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Like, because that happened, I'm able to help other creators that had that happen to them, which unfortunately is a lot and it sucks. But at least I'm able to provide, hey, it's not the end of the world. It's just a pain in the butt to fix, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't wish that on anybody.
All right, Glitch, so let's get this Pikachu going, and then you can open whatever you want after that.
Yes.
But
all right.
I do remember the rule is no peeking from here on out,
peeking.
Man. So I will not be peeking. I'm going to be disciplined.
Yes. Is that the one? This is the one. Okay.
I need Zapdos CX, so can you just give me...
I got a pet alone. You got a copy. Version exclusive.
There we go. There we go.
Petasact. Look at Petasact. He's like...
Yes. Bow down.
Oh, Jigglypuff. So my mom's favorite Pokemon is Jigglypuff.
Yeah? Wow, shout out to Glitch's mom, man.
Heliolisk. It's a good card. Yo, Nidoqueen. Oh, it's a new card for my collection.
Look at that. Now I got Doug Trio.
Nice.
I love how on the anime, that's what I was going to say, is the Diglett, Diglett. And then Team Rocket's just watching them and they go, trio, trio, trio. Like at the end, like they just got to say it. Yep.
Almost 30 years later and we're still saying it. It's like, ah.
Now, I know that if we were to talk about Overwatch, it isn't just a game for you, being the vessel that created a number of deep friendships and also leading up to the heartfelt connection of meeting your now wife, V. Can you tell us the profound impact and journey that Overwatch has given you as it relates more to these human connections?
Oh man, so Overwatch is still a big portion of its life, even though it's not where it could be today. That's a different conversation for later. Overwatch still holds a pretty strong grip of what made me me. It introduced me to so much more actually outside of Pokemon. And the thing is, when Overwatch was in closed beta, there was maybe 1 or 2 people within the Pokemon community that had access to the closed beta, and they're like, you gotta play Overwatch, you gotta play Overwatch. And they were making content on their Pokemon channel of Overwatch. This was in 2016. This was like late 2015, early 2016 when the closed beta was happening. And then word got out about the open beta, which was about 2 weeks before the game's release, which was May 24th, 2016. Oh, wow, I'm such a nerd.
That's awesome.
And then at the time, Blizzard was putting out like all this promotional stuff. All the GameStops was like hyping up Overwatch. And I was just so excited to be like, okay, this looks interesting. And then I got access to the last day of the closed beta, and I'm like, whoa. And then I got access to the open beta, which anybody can just, make a Blizzard account and get into it. And so I just wanted to play with my friends. I never really played a first-person shooter game. Maybe I played a little bit of Black Ops 2, but I wasn't like too invested.
Yeah.
But Overwatch, something about that game was just so addicting that I wanted to play all day, every day. And I was in college too at the time. And so like Overwatch came out at like the worst time. Like it was like finals week. And I'm like, okay, I study for this final and then I play Overwatch. I go to bed, wake up, Overwatch, class. And it just kept repeating. And I just wanted to play Overwatch with all of my friends, just anybody within the Pokemon community. I actually met some of my best friends through Overwatch. Like Philly Beachy is one of my all-time favorite best friends. And we were toxic in Overwatch together. But we bonded so much over that game. And we would just talk about Pokemon while we're playing Overwatch. And then comes around late 2016, and I just put a message out on twitter.com, be like, anybody who plays Pokemon that plays Overwatch, please DM me. And then I think either I DM'd V after she responded, or I don't know who DM'd first, but we were in Twitter DMs, and I'm like, oh, you want to play Overwatch? Add me on Discord. And then we added each other on Discord. I actually have the first message saved from our first message in Discord, and it's so cringe, but I was like, I gotta save it for the memory.
Nice.
And we would be in call with people playing Overwatch, and then everyone would go to bed, and me and V would just stay up until like 2, 3 a.m. playing Overwatch together. I think it wasn't really like an official date, but we consider it like our first date together. It was PAX East 2018, and I got invited to a Overwatch watch party with Boston Uprising, because PAX East was held in Boston, and New York Excelsior, I think. And I'm like, hey, you want to come to this Overwatch watch party? Because we're just like, oh, Overwatch League, yeah. And she was like, yeah. And from there, it's like, it was history. I took her, I was living in LA, she visited, and I took her to Overwatch League games. I'm originally from Houston, Texas, so I had to root for the Outlaws, and she's from New York, so she had to root for Excelsior. I bought her the Excelsior jersey, and we will walk into the Blizzard Arena with our jerseys, and obviously when our teams will play up against each other, it was like but we would just enjoy watching Overwatch League live, and when we're at home and it streams, and then we would have Overwatch date nights. She would play Reinhardt, I would play Lucio, because I got my start through the dive meta, and so I was a really, really good Lucio. Like, I was a Masters Lucio. I could never reach Grandmasters with Lucio. It got too, like, I had to play with a team at that point. And then I switched over to off tank to help out, my main tank. So I would play Diva and Zarya a lot. I got really, really good at Zarya, and then I would guide V's like, don't hit shift, don't charge in, unbind shift right now. I got a bubble for you. No bubble. Okay, I got a bubble for you now. Hey, I'm gonna DM your shield, put the shield down, I'm gonna DM. Okay, sweet. And we would just roll like that. And then my main is actually Tracer. I had to drop Tracer after a bit because my mechanics just got worse as Tracer as it got better with Diva and Lucio. But Tracer just meant so much to me that I actually ended up getting my second tattoo of Tracer's Pulse Bomb. So Overwatch is permanently with me for the rest of my life.
Sweet. Never actually having played Overwatch, I feel like I'm either Diva or Mercy. It's just purely from what I see, maybe the little that I know, etc. But I don't know. Do you think that fits?
I could definitely see you as like a hardcore Mercy main, because right now Overwatch Classic is out. I haven't gotten a chance to play it, but they brought back the old patch, man. The 5-man res. I recommend you check out the Classic.
Dude, all right.
I think you would really like that.
Will you carry me then? All right, I'm good.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I love to play support, like in everything.
Just stay on me. Just damage boost me and heal me.
I'm just gonna straight up heal. Sweet. Okay, man, I'm hyped now about Overwatch. All right, it's coming in the future, everybody.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's in!
All right, Glitch, it's now just a free-for-all, isn't it? We just pick whatever we want.
I actually kind of want to go back for Pikachu.
Yeah. Pikachu's popular here. All right. Yep, I landed on Pika for my mystery pack. All right.
Let's see here. Spin, where it will stop. Right here.
Where it ends, nobody knows. One of those carnival games.
Oh, Snom! Everyone loves Snom.
I always wondered, is it Snom or Snom? So I'm glad someone's saying Snom.
Okay, so I actually have a cool story about the artist of this Metapod card with the clay arts in general.
Really?
So Yuka Mori is the artist for all the clay art. And what was it? Last year in Yokohama for Pokemon Worlds, some creators got a chance to have a clay making session with Yuka Mori. And her first clay model was the original Magnemite. And so we had a class on making a clay model Magnemite.
Oh my gosh.
There's a couple of us that she really liked our Magnemites, and we took a picture with Yukamori and our Magnemites. And here is my Magnemite with like the knocked out eye.
Dude, legit. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for showing me that. That's so cool.
Yeah, I was like, and Yukamori actually designed one of my favorite Squirtle cards of all time. It was one of the e-readers, and it's a reverse holo. It's in terrible condition, but the artwork is so precious.
Wow. Man, okay, someone needs to get you a post-wedding gift of like a mint of that card, you know?
Ooh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, legit. Well, thank you for telling me that. That's so cool.
I felt like I had to share that. I was like, I could talk about Yukamori and geek out over art.
That is great, because no one so far on these episodes has talked about the artists. Like, it's amazing. Though.
Oh, missing out.
Hey, no, you're here to help us with that. So cool. Well, I got Arcanine.
I got an Arbok, but the new card for me is a Nidoran male.
Yes.
So we'll take that.
What is Nidoran male's voice? I feel like it's just kind of like you know, like little
rabbits.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta say, you're a woman of many lived experiences. I feel that you have a wealth of knowledge you could share. You've already demonstrated some of that, but on any number of these like topics and experiences. But I wanted to ask you about one that people may not know about, okay? Because I think you can shed some light here, all right?
Okay.
So, Nintendo Switch cartridges. They have you're like, no, he's gonna ask me. They have an attempted failsafe for little children to hopefully prevent them from putting carts in their mouths. Now, I know that your chosen of method to verify authenticity of your Nintendo Switch cartridges is essentially to taste them, see if they're bitter. And so as an expert of licking Nintendo Switch cartridges, can you tell us exactly how they do taste? And like, do any carts taste different from each other, or is it all like a uniform bad taste?
It tastes disgusting. It tastes horrible. But that's how I know they're legitimate.
Yes.
What was the last game I got for I think it was Echoes of Wisdom, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I think that was the last cartridge I got. Dragon Quest is next. I'm waiting to get Dragon Quest 3 for my Switch Lite. But I actually waited too long to lick the cartridge. That sounds so wrong.
I know, it's so funny.
Because the thing is, we got the game, and I'm like, okay, we need to beat this game so we can play Metaphor when it comes out. Because me and V, we kind of have like a gaming schedule. It's like, we got this amount of time to beat the game before we move on to the next game. And it took me until I was beating Echoes of Wisdom, and when I took the cartridge out, I was like, oh my god, I forgot to lick the cartridge. Well, we got to end credits. Honey, can I lick the cartridge? And she's like, girl, no. I'm like, yeah, it is it.
Oh
Like for about like a good 2 minutes, I have to leave my tongue out just to get rid of the taste and then just chug water. I'm like, yeah, that's a Nintendo cartridge. I would put it back to the case. Yep, that's Nintendo grade quality.
So is it like a uniform among all of them?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I think I started with, what was my first Switch game? Because I waited a bit to get my Switch. I was a broke college kid when the Switch came out. So when Breath of the Wild came out, I got it for the Wii U.
Man, I'm so freaking old, dude. I'm so old.
And I think my first game was Mario Odyssey. I was like, oh wow, I got my Switch in my first Switch game. Is it true that the cartridges taste disgusting? And ever since then, I have to check if they're legitimate. If I'm not disgusted by licking a Nintendo Switch cartridge, it's not real. I have to return the game. So far, they have been consistent. I can confirm that all of my games are legitimate.
Perfect. Well, the value just shot up. What is the taste? Like, so we know it's bitter, I guess, but like, is there anything you can liken it to? Like Frog Mario? You're like licking Frog Mario or something? Like, what is the taste?
It definitely tastes like something you should not put in your mouth.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's the best way I can put it. It tastes, I don't want to say rubbing alcohol because that, first of all, that's dangerous, but it definitely tastes like something medicinal that you're not supposed to put in your mouth.
Dude,
that's the best way I can put it.
I was on a medical study recently, like for anxiety. Like it was a study for a drug that could go alongside an anti-anxiety medication, and it tasted like pee. Like it smelled. I've never tasted pee, but it smelled like it, and so I was like, this must be what pee tastes like. You having that experience, I feel like I wonder if it's worse than this thing, because that was the worst taste I've ever tasted in my life.
No, I think it would taste better. Like
it tastes better.
Weird. That's so weird to say.
I know.
I think it would taste better because it is a distinctive taste. It's not gonna harm you or anything. I mean, unless you swallow the cartridge, then we got bigger issues on hand. But it tastes like something that belongs in a computer. I don't know if that helps.
I think it does. I think I'm probably now the weird one, right? Like I'm prying way too much into it. Like I'm trying to figure out more and more. Yeah, it's like.
I mean, you can try it.
No.
You can literally try it right now.
On hit ones,
yeah.
Like,
you know, I'll even do it with you. I'll grab a Pokemon card. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I'm gonna do this because Glitch is here.
Okay.
And I look up to you so much. Let's see. Mario Party Jamboree was the last game that I got, so I'm gonna taste this, you guys.
Echoes of wisdom.
And I guess that means it still works after you lick it, because that's obviously a concern. All right, man.
Wait, take a sniff. Take a sniff.
Bottoms up. I can't smell anything, so I guess just...
Good. All right,
so
cheers.
do you lick the part right there? Like
yeah, right here, yeah.
All right, here I go.
Yeah. Yeah. And link is there.
I think it's what you would think. I feel like it's like pest product that you'd spray on grass or something. Damn, dude. That is gnarly, but I will tell you, it is better than the drug that I took. That drug that I took. Oh my god.
And it lingers a little bit, so.
Yeah, there's a little linger. This is like the closest to hot ones we actually get now. So, wow, so that's cool. Yeah.
I mean, Nintendo has confirmed that it's non-toxic.
Yeah.
Just don't swallow the cartridge.
I gave it a pretty light lick, but then I gave it another one, so I even went back in for it. Double dip or whatever.
Double dip, yeah.
Well, wonderful. Thank you for a new experience for me on Hit
Of course, now
Ones.
you have that knowledge.
So, yes, wonderful. All right, Glitch. Hopefully it doesn't get any weirder than that, right? Well, let's go ahead and pick another pack.
You know what? I'll grab Charizard because I need some more cards from the Charizard packs.
I'm going mystery. Okay, Pikachu. So.
But what pack of Charizard will I get?
You're gonna get an interactive Charizard EX. That's what I think. You're getting the interactive.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yes. Oh. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my gosh. Yes. Crown Rare Charizard. Good job.
Well, that was the whole pack. Okay.
Dude.
Skidoo.
That is legit.
Oddish, Kangaskhan. I love the Kangaskhan card.
Me
Like Dizzy
too.
Punch, good.
Yes.
Wow. I definitely don't have that Charizard card.
I mean, look at that.
It's shiny. You know, I'm gonna take a screenshot so I can,
Man.
show people later.
Yes.
Can I have this gold card, but with Dragonair?
Yeah.
Come on, give it to me, Creatures Inc.
And of course, I get Brock. I mean, let's compare the two polls here.
Good for a deck.
I love how he's doing Wakanda forever, you know? Like,
Yep, that's an old school pose too.
yeah, look at Brock. Yeah, it is old school. I used to love how his pickup line was always, "My name's Brock." That was always the pickup line, right? Like, that's how he started every, pickup.
And my name is Brock. You gotta.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Frying pan as a drying pan. Brock.
Okay, so there's a recurring segment on our show. It's called Pocket Practice. I just don't know a better name yet. Do you have one? But I'm basically going to ask you to say whatever comes to your mind, anything, when I give you this prompt. So that prompt is just mental health.
Okay. Mental health, sleeping.
Yep.
Yeah. Whenever I think of mental health, I think of like a peaceful morning. Like it hasn't quite hit sunrise yet, and you're just sleeping away in a comfy, cozy, secluded bed. You got a plant on the side, and for whatever reason, you know that sleeping hat that you have for pajamas? I don't have one, but that's what I imagine whenever I hear mental health. I don't know why. Maybe I should get that checked out. Maybe I need more sleep.
Well, me too. I bet that there's actually like medical research on it, right? Like when you master sleep, you master a lot of other parts of your life, I guess they say.
Master sleep. Wow.
Yep. Pokemon Sleep, man. You're helping us out, right?
Ooh.
All right, Glitch, I think this is our last pack, so
last pack magic?
I would say let's make it worth it, but you just gotta go. You got a Crown Rare Charizard, dude. Amazing.
And a Weezing, which is pretty dope.
It was. I'm in awe, and I love it. All right. So I'm opening Char. Looks like you got
Pikachu. Oh, wait, this pack is turned? Nah, that's a trap. That's a trap.
Look, 2 traps right here. All right.
War Turtle. Oh, I love that art. Oh my gosh. That's fantastic.
It is nice.
Pettis.
I just broke the rule. I just peeked. Sorry. It's a force of habit. I'm sorry. It's a force of
breaking the habit
tonight. Machamp EX.
Yo, let's go. Oh, Jolteon. Wait, I already have this? No way.
Man.
Wait, I can make a deck. Wait a second.
You very well could. That is a legit card. It's all on the coin toss, but it's legit.
That's true, that's true.
Very cool. And yes, Linkin Park, what do you think about the new singer? I can't remember
So the
her name.
new singer, I forgot her name as well.
Yeah.
They came out with the single, and they also did a collaboration with Riot Games League of Legends for their world song, which is Heavy is the Crown, which is the first episode name of Arcane Season 2. I don't play League. I literally don't play League, but I have watched hundreds of hours of competitive League of Legends.
Oh, sweet. I endorse that.
So,
yeah. Very cool.
And so my opinion on the new singer, aside from all the the personal opinions,
controversy.
Musically wise, music wise, it does have the embodiment of Linkin Park's rawness. Mm-hmm. And hearing Heavy is the Crown performed live at the grand finals for League of Legends World was phenomenal. Like, it was actually phenomenal. I'm like, it's that that like that 2006 2007 grittiness. So I think the voice fits perfectly. I would love to hear more music come out so I can be like, okay. Mm-hmm. Obviously no one will ever replace Chester. That's just plain and simple. But what you can do is carry on the energy and feeling of what Linkin Park stands for. And I think they are doing a decent job at it for right now. But we'll see. We'll see whenever they come out with the next job.
Yeah, for sure. Like I would say, like I love a singer like Social Distortion, Mike Ness. Like I love singers that have a grit. It's just my voice. My voice has a gravel, and so like whenever I'm singing, it's always showing that, you know, like grit, gravel kind of punk sound. And so like that's what I really appreciate is she like did kind of stick with that, but made it her own thing and stuff. So yeah, it's legit.
Like it's not replicating, but it's just carrying on. You know.
Yeah. Very cool. Thank you for your thoughts. Okay.
Of course.
Alrighty, so we're gonna play a little game here. Hopefully it'll invoke the composer within us both, you know, while also catering to the gamer side. You could call it fantasy band if you want to, I guess, like fantasy football, I don't know. But I'm gonna name a random genre of music, and you're gonna tell me which video game characters would combine to make a hypothetical band to play that genre best, or just even not best, but like your ideal. Now you can extend this to like anime, you know, it's not just video game, like, you know, anything kind of nerd culture or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So do you think you're ready to play?
We'll see. We'll do our best.
Yeah. And I'm going to help you out, you know, like if you are like, man, what would it be? I'll like help you throw out some ideas and stuff. But all right, here we go. So our first genre is going to be rap and hip hop.
Oh.
Yep.
Can I put Parappa the Rapper on there?
Yes.
That's the lead.
That was the first one I thought of too, yeah.
So, Parappa the Rapper. Benjamin Tennyson from Ben 10. Don't ask me why.
Yeah. That's exactly the thing is I'm not going to ask you about any of them unless you want to like give more thoughts of like something like it would be just so epic to hear Ben 10 rap, you know, like it's like, you know, like
I need an epic rap battle between that.
There you go.
Right. Beast Boy from Teen Titans. I know these are not video games besides Parappa, but...
No, but that's what I said. You could totally use, like, cartoons, anime, nerd culture.
I mean, we could get Lucio in there, but honestly, Lucio's just a producer for whatever track they're about to bump.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he's in the
Rhyme from Scarlet and Violet, obviously. That's the lead right there. Parappa's the backer.
Yeah. Parappa's doing the backup. Like, so you have like the Beastie Boys right now, or like DMX, because like Lucio's in the bag. Like DMX is hype man, you know. Okay.
And
you're still going.
I got one more. More. Ooh. Okay. So it is video game related, but it is not a playable character. You actually don't even see this character. But there was a JRPG that came out in October called Metaphor ReFantazio. I don't know if you heard the viral song that came from the soundtrack, but there is a rapping Buddhist monk in the soundtrack, and he goes in, and you know what? So you got this ragtag version of the Beastie Boys, but you got the rapping Buddhist monk coming in for some tracks, and he just goes in. He just goes in.
Yeah. And shout out to you also recently making a Metaphor video. You recently made a remix, so yeah. Okay, so the next genre is gonna be, I think this is interesting, ska.
Ska.
Yeah, ska.
Can I listen to an example?
Yeah, and if you want me to just throw some out, like, I don't know if you ever heard of Real Big Fish, but like ska, you know, it's like that punk that's like fast, kind of skateboarder punk, and it's usually got trumpets in there, like,
okay,
and the guitar's always kind of like, yeah, I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's that punk that's like kind of trumpety and fast paced. The Interrupters, sometimes, if you heard that band, they got like a little ska.
Yeah. Okay, so if that's the case, Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk. From Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 and, you know, Tony Hawk's Underground.
Yep.
Ooh. Actually put Wow Wow Wubsy in there.
Wow Wow Wubsy, nice.
Yeah, get Wubsy.
Yes.
We got Wubsy, Tony Hawk, Starfire from Teen Titans.
Ooh. Solid.
Slurpuff? What? Slurpuff. Throw Slurpuff in there.
Dude, Loudred, right? Like, doesn't Loudred have like a trumpety sound? Like, I don't know.
Oh, that is true.
Maybe, I don't know.
No, X-Cloud. Yeah,
X-Cloud.
Let's bump him in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, Tony Hawk, Wubsy, Slurpuff, Starfire, and X-Cloud. Wow,
nice.
I need fan art of that.
Yeah. Do you remember the Digimon episode with the, gosh, I think... what is their name? So anyway, Joe and like Ty are all trying to sing to wake up Geckomon, I think. Remember the mega Geckomon guy that's like huge? And remember, it's like Ty was just like, I'm gonna sing a song.
Yeah.
And it sounded like so bad, you know? And Joe's like, he's like, I'm attempting to sing a song.
Oh, that 4Kids dub.
Yeah, exactly. But I was like, maybe that guy, because he's got trumpets like on his... the Geckomon. Anyway, all right, let's go to the next one. This is gonna be kind of a two-parter, but you could start with one is boy band and then a girl group. So like boy band, a girl group.
All right, so boy band. Number 4 from Kids Next Door. I'm going all over the place.
Yes, this is awesome.
Tristan from Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been memeing on Tristan for literally half this year. I don't know why, but Tristan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is okay. So number 4, Tristan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Sasuke from Naruto, because I have a Sasuke mat right now. I'm like, Sasuke could be that emo boy band, you know? I can see that. Twilight Princess Link.
Yeah.
He's pretty emo.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess Link. I need one more to make the band complete.
Yeah, you're making the band right now, which actually I don't want to say because it'd be thinking about the creator of making the band.
Oh,
that dude.
Riku from Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
And it is complete.
That's awesome. What would you think as like a trio band of like Sonic, Shadow, and Silver? Like, would you like to see these like the Hedgehog group? Like,
that would be so discombobulated. Oh my god.
Yeah, probably like Sonic or Silver.
I feel like they would ditch Sonic Silver and Shadow would ditch Sonic.
Yeah.
And become a duo.
Yeah, like Shadow would probably be their like more baritone-y, and like, you know, Sonic as Silver would be somewhere in that tenor range. Yeah, something like that. I agree. Yeah.
I feel like Silver would be on drums, Shadow on bass, and Sonic on lead guitar.
So they're playing the instruments too and the singing.
Yeah, like that old school boy band.
That would be awesome. Legit. All right. So what about a girl group?
Girl group. Okay, so Hi Puffy Amiyumi comes to mind first because they're actually a musical group. So that's two. Yeah. You got the duo. Wigglytuff. Oh god, this is becoming very pink.
So not Amy Rose then? It would be too much pink?
No.
Yeah, okay.
No. She's a manager.
Okay, I got you.
Oh gosh, what is her name? Is it Reggie from Rocket Power? Otto's sister?
Oh yeah, Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie.
Regina, but yeah, Reggie. Yeah. Okay. They always called her Reggie.
Her full name was Regina? No way.
I believe so. I think that's where they got Reggie. Or Reg. Rocket Power was dope, Reg.
I love Rocket Power. Yeah. Okay, I got one more.
All right.
Oh, Elisa from Pokemon Black and White.
Yeah, very cool. All right. So, super heavy metal or like death metal?
Ooh. Because Arcane is fresh in my mind, Vi from League of Legends. I feel like she fits that perfectly. Diva from Overwatch.
Really? Dang.
I feel like she has a metal side. Also throw Mercy in there. I think there's a voice interaction on the map Busan between Diva, because Busan is clearly a legitimate place and Diva's from Korea, and I think there's an interaction between Diva and Mercy. So Vi, Mercy, Diva. Tsunade from Naruto.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, gosh. You know what? Sephiroth.
Yeah. Nice. Man, you got a good band right there. All right. So, this one, probably one of the only genres I actually don't listen to that much, but country.
Oh, jeez. Okay, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. He seems like a country boy.
Yeah, thank God I'm a country boy.
Woody from Toy Story. That's a given. That's a given.
Of course.
Ooh, Clay and Lacey. Clay and Lacey. The father-daughter trio, or duo. And one more. You know what? Did you ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Another one I didn't watch. I'm of a different generation, I think.
It's so good. I was going to toss in Sokka for this country group.
Yeah. Hey, you do you, man. And I'm going to try to put like graphics up. You know, I'm going to try to put pictures of them. Yeah. All right. So is that our country group?
That's our country group.
They're taking the airwaves by storm.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we got one more here. Maybe not a specific genre exactly, but like who's your ideal or perfect video game DJ character? And you could pick multiple, but like, who's that quintessential DJ?
I was gonna say Lucio from Overwatch, but honestly, I gotta give it to Big Man.
Big Man. Look at that.
I gotta give it to Big Man.
You got the amiibo. Amazing.
I have to. He gives me power when I sit at this desk. And I have to have a supervision whenever I open up my music program.
Nice. Him always just going, hey. But very cool, Glitch. Well, it is now that time. You and I have conquered the hits here in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Nothing left to do but to roll out all of those prize packs to you. So from my camera onto your camera and, of course, to the world, let the people know what you're working on.
Oh, now I get to look at the camera. Hello, people of the world, and hello, Pokemon community. I am currently working on a lot of original music, a lot of other projects I can't talk about, and also I am working on another compilation video for the channel to celebrate the 29th anniversary of Pokemon next February.
Do you mind if, I've never done this before, but do you mind if we do kind of like a rapid fire? So like not long questions, but like really quick. Because you know that I think so highly of you. And so there was like some things as I was kind of researching that I wanted to know. And so let's start with this one. You were going to join the military, right? Like that was like kind of a thought at one point. Yeah. And
it definitely was.
Was that Navy, did you say?
Marines.
Marines? Okay. Man, that's so legit. I feel like you're so hardcore for that. So you got to deserve some props for it. Another rapid fire that kind of builds off that possibly is, were you also like a push-ups master? Like, were you like a push-ups wizard?
Wow, that's old. It wasn't a master, but I could do them efficiently and in good time.
Yeah. So I didn't know.
I could do pull-ups too.
Yeah. And so I feel like it would be remiss if we like didn't mention also, just as a quick like completely changing gears here, is like, first off, how many times have you met Junichi Masuda? But like, didn't you also conduct the orchestra? It was like conducting for the Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions.
It was a like a rehearsal, but I had the opportunity to, I forgot, I think it was the opening theme. And that was an interesting experience. I got a crash course from the lead conductor, and Mr. Masuda-san was there to like supervise. So that was fun.
Yeah, that's legit. So how many times have you met him now? Because it's multiple. Masuda-san.
It's definitely multiple.
Yeah. A lot?
Probably a lot. Yeah. Probably a lot.
That's so legit. All right. Gen 3, your favorite?
Yes.
Generation? Okay, just make it short. Very nice. And I think the only other one that I was going to kind of rapid fire, well, maybe two, was just, what is it like going to a cat cafe? Because I totally have never been to one. And didn't you go to your first one in Ohio?
Yes, it is peaceful and it makes you feel loved. Like you are being loved by random animals on this planet, and you're just like, oh, so nice. And then you leave and you're covered in cat hair.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And so then this would be kind of the last one that I was just thinking about, is like, especially, I think this is very relevant for both you and me, but like I want to get your thoughts on the Nintendo Music app. Because like you think about Nintendo as like, they're very historically protective of their IP, like very kind of overprotective. And I feel like they've loosened the reins over the years, like just bit by bit. So kind of what's your overall thoughts? Like, can you use it or not? Like, or is it more just to chill with?
It makes my job a lot easier.
Yeah?
Yeah, overall, I'm glad that Nintendo is doing more lifestyle-wise. And I kind of had a feeling that they were eventually put something of their own out there. Because I'm like, I can't really see them collaborating with Spotify when they could just do their own thing, you know? But I didn't expect it so soon. I'm just like, oh, this is amazing. What does it mean for people in my field? Oh, this is a good thing? Say less.
Yeah, that's legit. Yeah, that is so like them to like do their own kind of versions of things. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it, unless there's anything else you wanted to mention. I was like, I have to get these rapid fires in because like I had learned so much about you that I actually didn't know. And so, yeah. I will tell you, I'm going to turn off the recording unless there's anything else you wanted to say. But
I just can't believe you've like dug up the licking cartridge thing. I was like, wait a second.